Well, good afternoon, everyone. Paul Turman, the Chancellor of the Nebraska State College System. Been in this position for about 19 months now. I was fortunate to be able to, about 3 months into the position, come out here for the groundbreaking, which we did right over there, and did kind of a sample run relay to at least show where the track was going to be. I think the goal was that we would last September be able to do the ribbon cutting on this facility, and I think people should have recognized that when I've come to the state and all the weather anomalies that have followed, that was never really going to happen. So we're certainly glad that now this September and that it does come to fruition, and had the opportunity to walk around the facility yesterday, and it is just going to be such a great addition to this campus. I think one of the things that in conversations yesterday is this was a project that actually had started as a discussion back in the 1970s. It was very close to coming to reality and just really couldn't bring it together. And so I think just a couple of years ago, the history kind of repeated itself, that we wait in the 1970s just a year or two and it will happen. In 2017, 2018. Now this opportunity, along with the new football facility, the ability to put these two complexes together, was starting to become a reality, and we were close, but it didn't look like we were going to be able to pull that together. So I think the different people that we've been thanking today are all critical, and I think that's an important element of what we do in higher education now. It's not all state funding. State funding certainly was a big contributor to this. The ability for the legislature a number of years ago, and certainly commend Senator Brewer and his colleagues, the Sports Facilities Fund is a pool of dollars that the state college system is able to leverage, roughly about $300,000 a year that we allocate out to the campuses based on priorities, and utilizing 2 years worth of that funding, found $600,000 that we can contribute to this project. The students certainly stepping up and providing $200,000. All the donors, the Alumni Foundation, and then President Ryan having a good kind of conservative fiscal approach to the way that he manages this institution makes it possible to put all those pieces together at the right time and be able to do what we've been able to do here over the last 2 years. And so I also recognize the Board of Trustees, all of their sitting up front, and Margene as well, and then Gary Bagansky. I think their vision to see that this is an important project. One of the things we had our board meeting earlier today, we were discussing the next kind of master planning process that we want to undertake for the state college system, and doing that at each one of the individual campuses. And so when you start to think about our vision of what does the campus look like a decade from now, 2 decades, a century from now, that planning process and how it weaves together all these important facilities, and tomorrow we'll do a groundbreaking on an important math science project, that those things really don't come to reality with people making the right decisions, pushing to invest the dollars in the right places in the ways that have happened with this project. So I certainly commend all the different entities who've had a part in bringing this to reality, because once we start to put all these pieces together, then Chadron State really does become a destination point for the Panhandle region in much the same way that it does for Wayne and for Peru State as well. So I certainly excited to be here to finally, it was the first project that I saw start and did a groundbreaking, and we get to finally do the ribbon cutting. Weather permitting, it looked like it was going to snow because I was coming back again on Tuesday, but I've been able to work past that. But certainly appreciate the opportunity to visit with you today, and also be a part of this event and see how we continue to add to this great campus here in the Panhandle. But I'll also introduce Gary Bagansky as our chair of the Board of Trustees to make us some additional comments as well. Thank you.